Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. Trying to free your mind.
So last Friday, ChatGPT had a breach. And it says here, we took ChatGPT offline Monday to fix a bug in an open source library that allowed some users to see the titles of other users' chat history. Our investigation has found that 1.2% of ChatGPT Plus users might have had their personal data revealed to another user. We believe the number of users whose data was actually revealed to someone else is extremely low. We have contacted those who might be impacted. We take this very seriously and are sharing details of our investigation and plan here. So some people were able to see, a very small group of people were able to see credit card information, first and last name, address, etc. Specifically those who paid the $20 a month to use ChatGPT Plus. Apparently that was enough for Italy, and they just went ahead and banned ChatGPT automatically. It says Italy bans ChatGPT citing privacy fears. The Italian Data Protection Authority has banned ChatGPT following a recent data leak of users' chat messages and payment card data. They have banned the tool until OpenAI amends its data collection policies. So they said it accused ChatGPT's developer of unlawful data collection practices, highlighting the absence of a legal basis that justifies the mass collection and storage of personal data. And it says to train the algorithm's underlying platform's operation. They said that ChatGPT's responses don't always correspond to the actual data, and there's inaccurate processing of personal information. They also are claiming that since there's no filter to determine user's age, and the minimum age for using ChatGPT is 13 years, but there's no filter for that. So if you're a kid, you can still see unfiltered searches and information. They are giving OpenAI 20 days to respond to these concerns, or apparently they're going to get the lawsuits involved, and fine them up to 20 million euros, or up to 4% of the annual global turnover. So Italy is at least, I'm not really for banning, getting the government and banning things, but it seems like the only people they want having access to personal information is them. Doesn't seem like they want tech companies involved, and I can understand that. I would say when I use ChatGPT, I got a ton of spam calls from the number I used, like way too many. And thankfully, anytime I try to go into it, it's always at full capacity. Anyway, so I haven't really used it that much since then. But essentially, if you don't take it offline, use your own local install, use your own private number or email address, your data is getting sold off to the highest bidder. And now that Microsoft has already put their money into it, the access that they have to the questions you ask it, the use case, you build a business model in AI, they've got access to all of that structured data. I don't think that's going to lead to very good results for some people as far as privacy goes. But it looks like, most people, at least in the West, most people seem to be okay with most of their data being sold off or being used. If it means that they can do their job faster for some piece of cool technology, most people, it doesn't seem like privacy is a big thing of importance to a lot of people anymore. I guess either it's because they don't know what is being leaked or what is being shared, or they just don't care. They've resigned themselves to whatever it is. The last thing, this is a short video. The last thing is Elon decided to share some of the source code for Twitter recommendations, the Twitter recommendations algo. It says today marks a new era of transparency for Twitter. I still can't see the people I follow, but let's keep reading. We're sharing much of the source code that powers our platform with the world. Visit our blog to learn more about this initiative. The real magic of Twitter is in our recommendations algorithm, which powers the tweets you see in your For You timeline. We broke down how it all works here. Some people like the For You tab, some people hate it. It's got a mix of good and bad, but github.com/Twitter/the-algorithm. This is all of what they've released. Again, it's only some, not all. Like this is the graph they use to explain how tweets are ranked in the different codes and softwares that they use to do that. They also shared, which I thought was helpful. Let's see if I can find it. Not that one. Well, they shared their timeline. They shared their code for the timeline ranker. How they pick specific tweets. How they categorize ranked searches. They also posted, yes, here it is, the trust and safety models. I thought this was helpful. They posted their testing algorithm training code, their machine learning code for NSFW images, toxic images, and abusive content. Twitter has done a fairly decent job of cleaning up the CP on the platform last few years. So they put this machine learning algorithm out there for people to comb through, which I thought was helpful. It isn't everything. Again, they still haven't put out everything. This is only just a mix that they're willing to share. And most of it is built in Scala, in Java. I'm not a huge coder, so I thought more Python was involved, but it's pretty interesting that it's still about 30% Java, which is still pretty interesting to me from a little coding experience I learned. So it's on the GitHub if you want to see it for as long as possible. See how long they keep it up there. The last time Twitter code was up there, it was up there because of a disgruntled employee leaked it. So it's only a matter of time before somebody finds some issues with it. And Twitter's already devalued at half of what Elon bought it, so I wonder how far he's willing to let people critique his code of his platform before he decides to pull this data again. We will see. So that is it for the video. This will be backed up on Odyssey and Rumble.